Okay, work life. Top companies for LGBT Equality. Work Life Matters magazine 2012. Companies involved: Campbell Soup Company, Credit Suisse, Davis Polk and Wardwell LLP, Discovery Communications, Eli Lilly and Company, ESPN, Fried Frank, Microsoft, NBCUniversal, New York Life, Orbitz Worldwide, Unilever. Okay, hi, this is Paul Slack, it's Good News Planet. I'm here at Work Life Matters, and we have a rainbow. If you just look at this. I've never been on a rainbow carpet, and it's a very interesting evening. I'm here with a few representatives from ESPN who created sports. Now, a fantastic organization. Your name is?
My name is Christine Willis, and I'm president of the LGBT Employee Resource Group at ESPN, and this is Sarah Johnson. She's our vice president of the group.
Aha.
Yes.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
All right, good. So tell us about the outreach that ESPN does, and thank you for doing that.
Sure. Well, ESPN Equal is the name of our employee resource group, and we started as a very small grassroots operation where it was just a handful of employees in the cafeteria trying to figure out what our first step should be, and that's since grown into a fairly large group holding a lot of events. We've done film festivals, we've had panel discussions, speakers on campus, and most recently developed an ESPN and Allies of ESPN Equal program where we've encouraged straight allies to join our group as well.
Aha, fantastic. So now you're with the management of the company itself, overseeing this area? Do I have that correct?
No. Well, no. The company, as part of our diversity plan, we have 8 different employee resource groups. So Sarah and I help run the LGBT group on campus. We have various day jobs. This is something we do volunteer for outside of our regular day jobs.
But you work at ESPN,
yes,
right?
Absolutely. Yes.
So what do you do there?
I'm a supervisor in the studio operations group, so I supervise the camera operators and control room staff, things like that.
Oh, I love ESPN. I'm very excited here. What do you do at ESPN?
I work as an associate director in studio directing, so we work on the live shows, and we're responsible for the overall look of the show and the feel and the pace and the music and the graphics, and we work in the fun, live, crazy, controlled chaos of a control room.
I'm just a little quick story, because I've been making TV shows for 40 years, and so I started at CBS of 1972, and actually I met my first gay person and when I started at CBS, and at 72, because I worked with the set decorators, and I remember they were my first experience, and it was a beautiful. I'm an interfaith minister. I'd be happy to marry anybody gay, and I'm full of everybody should live their life, and gay, GLBT, live their life in a happy way, and it's all beautiful. So in the workforce, at ESPN, have you seen it being acceptable to be? I mean, sports is sports, right? I mean, is sports the primary issue there?
Well, I mean, things are changing everywhere. Sports, obviously, is one of the last places that's sort of opening up to our community, but it's starting to get more accepting, and that's part of our mission with the group at ESPN, is to sort of educate people, and you know, we're very proud of this award that we're receiving. It shows that we are making a difference. We do, as a group, we do advise on some of the programming that we do. So if a story comes out about someone who's LGBT and is coming out as an athlete, you know, we will weigh in on some of those subject matters. So, you know, ESPN has a very good reputation, and we have a great platform to use for making it more acceptable for gays and lesbians in the sport.
Excellent, great. And what's good news for you?
Good news for us, I think our ESPN Equal Ally program has really gone a long way in taking these executives and straight allies and really educating them about what our community looks like, and the best way we can represent that community on TV is to have a group like ESPN Equal to weigh in on important topics and any debates that are out in the news, so that, you know, we use it as an educational tool for people who are not part of the LGBT community to get a better understanding and to really take the fear factor away from those words that used to be a little bit scary and get them to be more run-of-the-mill and talked about at work.
Fantastic. And good news for you?
Good news for me. Like I said, just winning this award, I think it shows that our company's being recognized for everything that we do for not just the employees within the company, but also for our fans. So that's
congratulations to you both.
All right, thank you very much. All right, thank you.
Publisher and founder of Life Matters. Hi,
Work
how are
Life
you?
Matters, yes.
So congratulations.
Thank you very much.
So, you know, we just actually interviewed some executives from ESPN who are, I would say, extremely happy tonight. They're employees of a great corporation and doing great things. And what they're doing great things is GLBT and making that acceptable, understandable, and receiving an award that you're involved with for that. And you've made their day. Tell us about what you're doing.
Well, hopefully I made more than their day, but really they are just one of 12 companies to be honored for the services and resources and support they provide to their LGBT employees, allowing them to feel that they're bringing their whole selves to work. And that's really what this is about, because if people feel uncomfortable, if they have to hide or conceal a part of them, it's going to affect their productivity, which ends up affecting the bottom line for employees. They want to feel, just regardless of orientation or gender or race, religion, socioeconomic status, whatever it is, work-life balance is very important. So being able to be free about who you are benefits everybody.
And tell us about the magazine.
Well, the magazine has been published for 10 years, and every year we honor top companies in work life. We've honored top men in work life because work life seems to be still viewed too often as a women's issue and a working mother issue, but it is not. As I said, it affects everybody, whether you're married, single, regardless of gender orientation, etc. This is the second year in a row we've honored top companies for LGBT equality because there's been so much support for that community to move forward. And we want to do what we can to show companies throughout the country what other companies in their industries are doing, whether it be financial, technology, media, pharmaceutical, etc., so that they can see the point, you know, the importance of incorporating it into their own companies as well.
Okay, and why did you start that magazine? Why did you start it?
Why did I start my magazine?
Yeah, why?
Well, because as a mother and as a woman who was simultaneously working on my doctorate degree and running my own business, it was the challenge of juggling it all was just so extremely difficult. And I'd been in magazine publishing for 20 years before then, and I felt there needs to be a magazine that addresses this to provide information, news, and analysis regarding what our country is doing in comparison to other countries globally, and how so many countries are so far ahead in terms of providing support for employees and understanding their personal responsibilities and supporting them, areas, maternity leave, paternity leave, in so many different ways. So I'm hoping that our magazine goes to Fortune 1000 companies. I'm hoping that more companies in this country learn from them as well.
Did you ever think that because of what you started, there would be a rainbow carpet?
Well, you know, you can't plan ahead, but there are a lot of things in my life I didn't think would happen, and I'm looking forward to the next big thing that I wasn't expecting.
And then good news for you is what?
Good news for me is just having such an excellent turnout to this event. These 12 companies that are doing amazing work, and hopefully next year there'll be so many companies to honor that I'll have to rent out a stadium to do so.
Congratulations.
Well, thank you, and thank you for taking the time.
I'm here with Thompson Fadell.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
All right, good. So I watch you on the pics.
Thank you.
And did you know when you were a child you would go into reporting on television?
No, I didn't. You know, I always like people's stories, but I didn't know I originally wanted to be a teacher. That's what I was interested in doing at one point. And, you know, I don't know if teaching relates to it in any way, but I guess I teach people about other people's lives, which is always interesting.
Now you also teach people by being a best-selling author.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, I have a couple of books on dating, actually. I think a lot of people go through relationships or in one stage or the other, whether they're single, they're dating, they're married, divorced, starting over. And you know what, I always think you can try to have some fun advice at the same time. So it's not as serious, but it's serious in a fun way.
I agree with you. Now, talking about dating, because since we are here at a GBLT event,
Yes.
okay, dating, and some people can handle this type of dating, and some people can't.
Right.
What do you think about that?
Whether they can or can't handle it?
Yeah, what do you think about that? I mean, you know, it's for some, it's uncomfortable to the point of loss of some sort.
Right,
so
right.
What do you think in that regard?
Yeah.
Since it's relationship related, actually.
Sure.
And that's all it is relationship
Absolutely.
related.
You know, I think as we see people understanding things more, and how it's all about education. It's all about being educated and understanding. And I know that, you know, sometimes things can be difficult, but in this day and age, to have any doors that are closed, any opportunities are closed to me makes no sense at all. So, you know, I like to see events like this, people come together, coming out in support, and the only way we make any kind of changes is coming out as a community.
That's it, by being part of the solution.
Absolutely, not part of the problem.
Last question, what's good news for you?
Oh, good news for me. What's good news? Today's my birthday, actually.
Oh,
So
happy
I'm
birthday
excited
to you,
about
happy birthday to
2013.
you.
Thank you.
Wow, today?
It is. So I'm celebrating in a fun way.
Wow, and to come here on your birthday, that's a statement of unto itself.
Well, thank you very much.
Beautiful, congratulations.
World is really very meaningful to me, and I'm thrilled that I get to be here to share it.
How you doing on Broadway and everywhere else in this world?
You know what? I'm so lucky. My career started in theater and migrated to film and television, and now I'm very fortunate that I get to take a step back from that and use my public profile to help as many people as they'll let me advocate for.
Beautiful. Then what's good news for you?
Good news for me is seeing equality grow and spread day by day, and it's only going to get better. The best is yet to come.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
All right, we just talked about Gandhi. Gandhi, I believe the whole world should be led by Gandhi. Didn't he have a beautiful way? I'm with Mike Ruiz. Hi, Mike. How are you?
Hey, great. How are you?
What do you think about Gandhi?
Gandhi. I mean, I model a lot of my philosophies after Gandhi's philosophies. You know, he's just about, it's about love and peace and harmony, and you know, it's just really fundamental things that all of us should embrace. And
Nonviolence.
we don't.
Nonviolence, I think.
Yes. No. Yeah. Exactly.
You can maybe like somebody, but you don't have to hit him in the nose.
Exactly.
It's a beautiful thing. But who's on your chest there?
Who's on my chest? Oh, this is one of my T-shirts. I just launched a T-shirt line, and these are like basically photographic prints on silk that are stitched onto a T-shirt. So this is one of my images that I photographed for my app, which I'm launching next Friday, December 14th.
What's it like to be a photographer of all kinds of wonderful people?
It's great. You know, it's fun. I love doing it. I set out to do something that I'm really passionate about and that I really love, and I accomplished it, and I'm really grateful that I've been able to accomplish. You know, I'm really grateful that I found something that I love to do and that I can do it every day and get paid to do it.
And how did you find it?
I got a camera as a gift, and I opened the box, and it became like a spigot for everything that I needed to say. It became like the conduit for every emotion and every creative thought I ever had.
All right. Well, where can we see some of your work?
At my website, MikeRuiz.com, or you can follow me on Facebook and Twitter, both Mike Ruiz 1.
Beautiful. Last question. What's good news for you?
What's good news for me? Good news is knowing that my fiancé is on his way home from work.
You mind?
Absolutely, by all means.
Okay, I'm an interfaith minister. I could do this right now.
Wonderful. Okay, well, we still have to set a date, though.
Okay, whenever you want. Congratulations to you both.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, hi, I'm here with Lauren Orbitz. Hi, Lauren, how are you?
Just couldn't be better. Love what Lori Sokol is doing here tonight and what the evening is about.
How come?
How come? I love what this evening is about because I'm all about diversity and inclusion, and that's what this evening is celebrating. Those companies that have stepped up, and in the case of one specific area of prejudice, LGBT, they have taken a stand. They have made it possible for others to realize that major companies, major players do care and in this area. And I'm a disability rights activist, all about access and equal rights for all.
Now, why? I know your mother helped, and your family's been involved, and you've continued it on. Why? Why have you continued the legacy? I will even call it that.
Because I grew up as an outsider and identified from the earliest of age what it means to be on the outside, and it's real personal for me to be able to do what I can for the world to be more inclusive and more accepting and give access to people who don't otherwise have access.
Fantastic. What's the last question is, what's good news for you?
Good news for me is that Lori has a huge success tonight. Don't you love her carpet? It speaks all about diversity. Her rainbow-colored carpet. I think it's such a cool idea.
I love you too. You're fantastic.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm here with Matt Until. Hi, Matt. How are you?
I'm great, thank you.
Congratulations. What brings you here tonight?
Well, I'm just supporting Work-Life Matters. A good friend of mine, James Grant, asked me to be here tonight, and just showed up, and we're going to have a great time.
La Cage aux Folles have something to do with you?
Yes, I made my Broadway debut with La Cage back in 2010, and we closed that, and then we launched the national tour in 2011, and I just closed that tour 2 weeks ago in Toronto, so it's been a long ride.
What was your role in it?
I was one of the Cagelles. I was Angelique, the less than enthused one, so she's made her mark on Broadway and all over the country now.
Congratulations. What's good news for you?
I'm sorry, what?
What's good news for you?
Good news? You mean like, what do you mean by...
any aspect of your life, personal, professional, what would be good news for you?
Oh, good news is that I'm happy and I'm healthy, and we've got a long road ahead of me, so very much looking forward to that.
Beautiful. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Carmela Burunji, what a beautiful name.
Thank you very much.
Carmela, and what a beautiful woman. You know, because you're a beautiful model, I have to if you don't mind, I have to How are you tonight?
I'm wonderful, thank you. How are you?
What brings you out here? I'm good,
thank you. I am here to support Dr. Lori Sokol and her cause of LGBT. We're here 10 companies are here to support acceptance. And I'm so excited that we're doing this, and it's such a big statement. If you look at the companies that are involved, this is really huge. So I'm glad that they're doing this.
And your homeland is?
I'm sorry?
Your original homeland.
My original homeland, I'm from Uganda in Africa.
And acceptable, unacceptable, LGBT?
Oh, it's, you know what? Politically, it's unacceptable. The people themselves, I don't think they mind, but we actually have really bad laws in Uganda about LGBT. I don't know if you know this. So, you know, it's kind of sad to know that, you know, they don't accept this, but they need to be educated to understand that, you know, this is people's lives you're dealing with. It's the same way the people didn't accept black people or these people. It's the same thing, you know. So
people are people. We are all brothers and sisters.
People are just people. Like, I just don't, you know, understand. So hopefully, events like this will, you know, set up a ripple effect, and you know, everybody will get on track. Like, people are ready. Seriously.
People are ready. Okay. Last question. What's good news for you?
Good news for me today is seeing all these wonderful people that have become friends of mine now, that are here, Cheryl, Lorene, to support this cause. And you know, it's so beautiful to be able to see people that you care about, that you admire, and also do good. I mean, how much better does it get? I don't know, you know.
You couldn't have said it any better. Thank you so much, as always.
Great to see you, and keep doing your good work. You're amazing.